Hello guys, in today's video I want to talk about how you can be attractive in your 40s. So 40s ranges from 40s to 50s to older. So let's say it starts at 40 and above. The reason I'm going to talk about this is because I've coached, I've mentored a lot of guys in their 40s and I've got them fantastic results. Secondly, it was inspired by an email I got, a guy that was 46 that had just got onto my YouTube, watched my stuff, absolutely loved it, had regretted his whole life that he hadn't taken action, he'd not got out, he'd not approached, he didn't know about this whole world of PUA or improvement or what I teach natural game. And he was massively inspired, but he felt a little bit let down the fact that he'd got onto the material so late. So his question was, Johnny, is it too late at the age of 46? Can I go out and can I get the sort of results a guy in his 20s and 30s is? I'm going to be bluntly honest, as I always am, and I'm going to say, yes it is. And I really mean that because I've done it. I worked with a guy who was 44. I worked with him for 1 year. He got laid twice on the street, both with girls that were in their 20s. One went on to be his girlfriend. So I've physically seen it and I've taught it. I think it comes back to some key principles that I'm going to talk about in this video and some tips. Right. I'm going to be bluntly honest. First thing is, if you're in your 40s and you're dressing like someone who is old, then you're probably not going to be able to get the type of results with young, attractive women because of the way you're presenting yourself. So the first thing is, if you're in your 40s and you're concerned about going out and you want to start attracting younger girls, you've got to dress snazzy. You've got to find a style that's attractive. Now, I'm sure you've seen it in the world before, and if you're an older guy watching this, and as the saying goes, you don't want to be mutton dressed as lamb. So if you are in your 40s and you've got grey hair and you're an older guy, obviously you don't want to probably be dressing in baggy trousers and a hoodie, just to be, just to archetype, stress a point, because it's just not going to look right. But if you get a fashion style down, that you're dressing your age, but you're attractive in what you're wearing, you're a stylish 46-year-old, you are going to have much more chance at attracting younger women. Secondly, I want to say is when guys say to me, well, Johnny, they always say, is it a different way you would teach me because I'm not 20? No, the principles are exactly the same. I would teach a 46-year-old the same way I would teach a 20-year-old to attract a woman, because attraction's attraction. Female psychology is female psychology. I've dated girls, obviously I've dated a lot of girls, not bashing on and mouthing off, and I've interrogated them, and funny enough, I've dated a lot of Russian girls, and I'm just going to be straight here. A lot of them like to go with guys that are older, that sometimes that have got their careers down more and have got a little bit more money in their bank account. Again, you can beg to differ, gold digger and stuff like that. That's another story anyway. And I know that a lot of Russian girls like older guys because they've got their life together more. They can afford to take them out, take them on holiday. A lot of younger guys obviously can't afford that, and they're just not as grounded in their life experience. So that's the advantage in being an older guy. So these are the things you want to play on. So you've got more life experience, you're financially more set, or I'm assuming you are, you're dressing better. So what you're doing is you're taking a little bit of what the younger guys have, you're bringing that out in your conversations, in the way you're presenting yourself, and you're bringing out what you already have. So that's it. That's really simply how you become more attractive in your 40s and how you attract younger women. Third thing I'm going to say is you have to go out and approach. You have to converse with women. If you don't do that, you're not going to get the results. And I think if you're sitting at home going, I'm in my 40s, I'm a bit grey, I'm watching Johnny, he's in his 30s running up, younger guys, can I do it? The only thing I'd say is I wish I'd have got more testimonials from older guys. Fortunately, I haven't, because some of them didn't want to go on camera because of their careers, etc. But it's possible. I've done it. I've worked with loads of guys, and I'm going to start. If you're happy, I want you to leave comments in the box below. I'm going to start putting out a lot more material for guys in their 40s as I do for guys in their 20s and their 30s, and you can get the same results, if not better. And it's that same thing. There's going to be a massive volume of girls that are going to specifically want older guys like yourself, right? There's going to be younger girls that are not going to want guys in their 40s. They're not going to want guys in their 30s like me. They're going to want some young, handsome 19-year-old Justin Bieber lookalike, and they're going to want to date this guy. But there's just so much volume out there of guys that girls that want you. So to sum up all what I've said, if you're in your 40s, you've got to dress snazzy. You've got to get with it. You've got to get with the times. But you don't want to be mutton dressed as lamb. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to underdo it. Secondly, you want to learn how to attract women, learn what the 20-year-olds are doing, what I'm teaching. So you want to learn to tease more. You want to learn to be more sexual in your conversations. You want to lose that classic sort of, sophisticated logic, which is being on a computer, which is talking to a girls in a non-sexual way. And I'm going to maybe do a demonstration at some point. If you guys want me to go out of YouTube and Danny, we'll shoot a video, we'll break this down. But I want to sort of give you the crucial tips, which is you can still be attractive in your 40s. And the moment you think, oh, it's too late, I'm 46, I'm 44, I've got a grey hair, the young girls are not going to like me. False perception, my friend, and that's what's going to get girls not to like you. If you don't approach, you'll never know. If you don't get on your best game, as my mentor Jeff Thompson would said, you're not going to get the best results. So maximum effort for maximum results. Get your fashion down right. Learn game, learn what I teach, natural game, learn how to tease, learn how to challenge, learn how to build fast rapport, learn how to sexually escalate, learn how to impose women with your presence, learn how to listen, because most younger guys don't listen, myself included, my mum will still tell me. So as an older guy, you're naturally going to have better listening skills, which is going to give women that feeling that they feel more connected with you. You can be more of the father figure, you can be the leader. So you've got all these things in your favor. And I think for the younger guys that might be nosy watching this video, learn from the older guys and learn some of the traits so you can bring out with the younger girls and be more attractive. So wherever you're at, you've got advantages and you've got disadvantages. Your advantages are you've got more life experience, you've got a bigger bank account, you're more grounded, you're more of a father figure, which younger hot girls love. They love a guy to take the lead, take care of them, especially a lot of young girls insecure. If you're a younger guy, then you don't have as much life experience. You've got to catch up. You can't do much. You just got to get that over years and time. So take what you can take and make it useful. As Bruce Lee said, absorb what is useful, reject what is useless, and add essentially what is your own. The last message I want to leave you, if you're in your 40s, you've got to be yourself. You've got to come from within. It's all about being yourself. Just because I do a certain approach one way or another guy does it, that's not you. You've got to find what works for you. So go down on paper, write down all of your attractive qualities. On the other side, write down all your fears, all your deep insecurities, maybe because you're going grey, a bit of just for men, this is the joke. Maybe you just don't think that you can be sexual at your age when you can. It's a limiting belief. It doesn't mean that in your 40s you can stop being sexual with women. It's not true. You treat women the same. Female psychology is female psychology. Attraction is attraction. Learn how to attract women through your verbal game, which is going up saying, I think you're really attractive. I want to come over and say, hello, life's too short, where are you from? That's just an example. Learn how to listen. If a girl says she's come from another country, she's studying, relate to her on that topic. Say to her, what was your motivation to come to London? That must have been hard. How do you feel? Constantly ask them how they feel. Get the information back. I felt a bit nervous, but I've come here. I don't know many people. Well, I know the places. I'll take you for a drink. I'm happy to show you around. I want to learn your language. Well, relate to them, you understand? So that's it. Older guys in their 40s are attractive, they can do it. If you like the content and what I've said in the video, let me know in the box below. I will go out, I'll personally shoot an infield video. I'll dye my hair grey just to prove older guys can get successful women. That was just a joke. But I'll really show you what's possible. And and if you want to ever get my help, obviously I'll take you out and I'll coach you, I'll mentor you. But I just want to give you the push that you can do it, it's possible. So if you like what you've heard, if you don't like what you've heard, I'm not offended. Tell me what you want to see and stuff you still need me to talk about, and I'll do it. Enjoy the process. Bye. Go and get them.